The cryptocurrency market has taken a beating as Bitcoin approaches the dreaded $20,000 level. Crypto investors are waking up to a sea of red, as the entire market has taken a beating and Bitcoin has plummeted near a dreaded threshold. Crypto investors awoke this morning to a sea of red, as the entire market took a battering overnight for the second time in a few weeks. Bitcoin's price plummeted dramatically overnight, reaching the dreaded $30,000 barrier that it has not breached since January, taking other cryptocurrencies with it. At roughly 2 a.m., Bitcoin plunged 8.6% to $31,501, a level not seen since mid-May, when the volatile cryptocurrency lost 30% in a single session. Ethereum, the second largest cryptocurrency, dropped 11.2% of its value, dropping to $2,361. Bitcoin's value has marginally rebounded after the dip, rising to $33,738 at around 7 a.m. today, but practically all of the smaller cryptos have been pummeling overnight. The Bloomberg Galaxy Crypto Index dropped as much as 15% before pairing losses this morning. Altcoins such as Ether, Litecoin, and EOS also fell in value. Numbers that should be startling for a single day's performance are no longer a surprise to those of us investing in the crypto universe, said Hugh Shields, an analyst at SpreadX.com, describing the market as an anomaly. There was no precise reason given for the price decline on Tuesday, but some analysts pointed to the seizure by U.S. authorities of $2.3 million in Bitcoin linked to the dark-side hackers as a probable influence. The United States was able to retrieve nearly all of the Bitcoin ransom paid to the culprits of last month's cyber attack on the Colonial Pipeline. The FBI was able to locate the Bitcoin by obtaining the digital addresses used by the hackers to transfer the payments. It is viewed as proof that law enforcement can pursue internet criminals even when they operate outside the country's boundaries, and, more importantly, that crypto is not beyond government control. Moves by governments all around the world to regulate the crypto space are producing waves of concern, Hargreaves Lansdowne analyst said. While the FBI's capacity to trace and recover money runs counter to the very decentralization idea of Bitcoin's genesis, some see the development as possibly positive for cryptocurrencies in the long term and a step towards the coin becoming more broadly recognized. However, the short-term outlook for crypto investors is bleak. Bitcoin can't catch a break, said Antony Trenchev, managing partner and co-founder of Nexo, a cryptocurrency lender, to Bloomberg. In the grand scheme of things, what we're seeing here is a tiresome, drawn-out regulatory overhang that will continue to weigh on the Bitcoin price. Ultimately, it's beneficial for the sector, and crypto need the correct kind of regulation, but for short-term investors, it's definitely best to stay away. According to Jeffrey Halley, senior market analyst for Asia Pacific at Oanda, the sell-off could deepen if Bitcoin prices fall below $30,000. Breaking through that level would essentially put every long position since January 1st in the red, which I believe would spark another capitulation trade, he wrote in a research note. Former US President Donald Trump also slammed cryptocurrency, calling it a scam that was competing with the dollar during an appearance on Fox Business Television. Since the end of 2020, the price of Bitcoin has been pushed by professional investors ranging from hedge funds to huge Wall Street banks. Tesla, the electric vehicle company, has also put money into it. Bitcoin's price increased by about 800% between the beginning of last year and a peak in mid-April of $64,870. However, the cryptocurrency's value has dropped by more than 50% since then. Some investors are concerned about the volatility. When the British fund Ruffer, which is known for its caution, invested in Bitcoin in November, it generated quite a commotion. However, the fund announced on Monday that it has liquidated itself of its cryptocurrency holdings, pocketing a $1.1 billion profit in the process. Something like Dogecoin is still worth $40 billion, Duncan McInnes, an investment director, told the Financial Times about the choice to sell. Dogecoin, a spoof cryptocurrency that is frequently championed by billionaire Tesla CEO Elon Musk, has had an even more volatile year than Bitcoin. Its price increased from less than 10 cents in January to approximately 70 cents in May. It is presently worth roughly 31 cents. We hope you enjoyed watching and listening to this video. Please let us know your opinion in the comments area below. If you found our content useful, please like it and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell for more crypto-related contents.